Welcome back to another YouTube live. We're back on the Callum Talks AFC channel, and what a win that was for Arsenal. Was it a good performance? Absolutely not. I thought we were so poor from start to finish. Not one moment in that game I was confident we were going to get all 3 points. Even in the opening 2 minutes, we looked shaky. Let me just check the audio is good though. And what? Yeah. Even in the opening 2 minutes, David Raya gives a simple, stupid pass into Baleba. He dinks him, and luckily for us, the monster himself, Gabriel, is there to defend it out. Also, let's not forget, Manchester City dropped yet another set of points. They drew 2-2 to Nottingham Forest. Do you not know how huge that is in terms of the title race? Arsenal have 8 more games left in the Premier League. We're 7 points clear. We have to go outside of London one more time this season. One more time. 7 games are in London. 5 of them are at home. Come on now. We're getting so close. We are getting so close. Bro went straight into it. Yes, I did. Yo, what's good, Oliver, bro? Make sure you like the live. You know what to do. What was your thoughts on the game? Honestly, I thought it was dreadful. We were absolutely dreadful. In particular, Gabriel Martinelli. Oh my God. Why is he so shit in the Premier League? Why? Even when Trossard came on, he was shit as well. It's so frustrating because in the summer, we've been crying out for a left winger. And that's what we get. We were crying out for a left winger, we didn't get one, and we got stuck with Trossard and Martinelli for an entire season. And don't get me wrong, they've been good at parts of the season so far, but overall, shit. I was watching the United game, bro, it was so boring. You were watching the United game over your own club, Arsenal. No way, toothless attack, yeah, I don't disagree. Our attack was so bad. Gyökeres as well, so poor. Gyökeres was absolutely dreadful today. Havertz came on and he just looked so much better. By the way, boys, if you're on here, subscribe. We go live every single day at 7 p.m. Obviously, today is not 7 p.m. Today's straight after the game. Normally, we go live every day at 7 p.m. And also, yeah, it'll be much appreciated. So like the stream and subscribe. I thought Havertz looked a lot better when he came on. I think it's just everything about Havertz's game looks better. Yes, he could have been a bit quicker when in the final third. I think he had 2 chances where he managed to keep himself onside and he was just too slow to release the shot. One of them, Baleba got back in time, and the other one, I think we all thought he was offside. I think he thought he was offside, so he was a bit lethargic, took the shot, we got the corner instead. But where do we even start? I said in my match reaction on TikTok that everyone was so poor bar Gabriel. I kind of went into it without thinking. I also thought Hincapié was an absolute monster. And I love Hincapié so much. And I love how he's performing so well to the point where every single Arsenal fan is praising him, saying he's been our best player. He's been our best player this game. Because I've been backing him since day one. Since day one, and a lot of fans lost patience with him straight away, not giving him any time to even adapt to the Premier League, adapt to a new team, a new manager, a new tactics, a new system. And now he has. We're in March, towards the end of the season, and now he's finally getting into the groove of Arsenal Football Club, and he's starting to show his qualities. And again, he's got that fight, he's got that hunger. Defensively, superb. Going forward, he wasn't great, but was anyone great going forward? No. We are so lucky our defense is so good, because honestly, our attack is not Premier League level winning, title winning attack. It's so poor. The attack is so poor, and it's so frustrating. I'm happy Saka got his goal. We need him to get a few goals and assists towards the end of the season. But apart from that, what did Saka really do? He literally did nothing. I thought Eze, he had a few glimpses, but no shots on target, nothing. By the way, I checked the stats after the game. Arsenal had 7 shots. We had 7 shots. He was actually trying to, yeah, it was a lucky goal, to be fair, yes. And that is what makes the win 10 times better. Because we played shit. We played absolutely horrible. Brighton dominated us. And our goal that we scored was the most jammiest goal you will ever see. It was so jammy, and the fact it went in is mind-blowing. And also, Man City dropped points, which means we are 7 points clear, with them obviously playing the game in hand, which cuts down to 4 points. And even then, we have a leeway to drop points and still retain top of the league. So, the Etihad game, if we go ahead and beat Everton and Bournemouth, we go into that Man City game 7 points or more clear at the top of the table. That is huge. All we have to do is go to the Etihad and draw the game. Seriously, I know that's boring, and I know for entertainment wise, rival fans wise, they won't like that. But at the end of the day, like Oliver said, at the end of the day, we don't care. He doesn't care. I don't care. Any Arsenal player doesn't care. Arteta doesn't care. Any Arsenal fan doesn't care. We don't care. As long as we get in the wins, we don't care about entertainment for rival fans, because we do not give a shit about them, because they hate us. We play entertainment football and they will still hate on us. So get the win and move on. I don't really care, bro. I'm happy with how the table looks. Exactly. What is it? Musa? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Make sure you like the live, by the way, and subscribe. We go live every single day. But what a win that was. The performance, shit. Performance, shit. Why did I just repeat myself? I actually did not mean to do that. But the performance was shit. The result, on the other hand, was superb. Have you lot seen Fabian Hertzler after the game? He is an absolute gimp. He is the biggest gimp, crybaby. Oh my god. Like, every single time the TNT camera panned to Fabian Hertzler, what is he doing? He's just gibbering in the fourth official's ear after every decision. Even the decisions that went in his favour, he's just in the air. Oh, add this amount of time. Well, guess what? We won the game. Shut up. You're shit. You're annoying. Now go away. Please, go away. I swear down, he was so frustrating the entire game. And the fact he had the audacity to go to Piero Hincapié when he's going to take a throw, and he collected a ball, and he goes, play football. Oh, go and play football then. Is he trying to, like, be a cook for all the flipping rival fans that say Arsenal play boring football? Like, get a grip. He's feeding into the media, weirdo. Wanted us to score a corner for him. He's a baby. Exactly. I wish we scored a corner, to be honest. Everything, even our corners, even our set pieces, was so bad today. Literally everything was not going our way today. Yet we still come out with the 3 points. And that's the difference between this season and previous seasons. Because we don't win that game. Let's be honest. Even a couple of weeks ago, we don't win that game. We seriously don't win that game. But now all of a sudden, we've won 3 games out of 3. Man City drop points. We extend the gap by an extra 2 points. It's looking very, very good. And I'm very happy with the way the table's shaping out to be. With the games that we've got coming up. Man City had a home game and we had an away game. We both ticked that off, and Arsenal have the upper hand because Arsenal gained a 2-point advantage. That's one less home game for Man City, but that's also one less away game. Both of Man City and Arsenal's away form is a lot worse than their home form. Yet we come out with the 3 points away from home to a tougher side, you could say. Although Nottingham Forest are fighting for their lives in relegation, so probably they are playing better football at the moment. Who knows? Brighton have been looking good, and Man City drop points at home. We've got 5 games. 5 of our 8 games in the Premier League left are at home. We've only got Crystal Palace, West Ham, and Man City away from home. 2 of them are in London. 1 of them is Man City, our title rivals, and then the other 5 are at the Emirates, and our record at the Emirates is very, very good. Spurs going down, exactly. Not only did Nottingham Forest do us a favour, they also did us an extra favour by getting closer to relegating Spurs. Spurs are literally 1 point away from the relegation zone because West Ham also won as well. It's absolutely hilarious. Literally everything. Despite us playing so bad today, literally everything couldn't have gone any better. Maybe if Nottingham Forest won. But honestly, I don't think anyone expected Nottingham Forest to even score a goal, let alone score 1, let alone score 2, and also get away at the Etihad with a point. Newcastle won it. Wait, what's the Newcastle score? It's 2-1. No way. With 10 men and Man United. What? How good is this day been? How good has it been? Man United lost as well. Title. They're gonna go on a late title run to catch up to Arsenal. What happened to that? What happened to that? Man United lost as well. What the hell? How many added minutes is it? Osula scored in the 90th minute. Jacob Ramsey got sent off at half time. And somehow Man United have lost the game. That is absolutely hilarious. What a night, exactly. What a night this has been for Arsenal fans. And let's be honest, we don't deserve it today. Because that performance that we've seen, that was absolutely shit. If anything, we should be on the bad side of all the results. Because we did not deserve to win that game today. Let me pull up the stats. I'm going to pull up the stats. I'm shouting a lot because I am absolutely over the moon. Wait, how many added minutes is it? 5 added minutes as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. But the stats. 60% possession for Brighton to our 40. They had a 0.8 expected goals. We had a 0.43, which is very low for our standards. They had 11 shots. We had 7. They had 3 shots on target. We had 2. They had 2 big chances. We didn't even have 1 big chance. And they just dominated us the entire game. They dominated us. Man United bottled it. Yeah, I know they bottled it. Oh my god, this could not go any better. After this, watch. I am going to go on TikTok and I'm just going to look at all the United fans fuming with that result. And all the Arsenal fans having a party. Honestly. But Rice and Zubimendi need proper resting. Positive though, Mikel Arteta actually used Norgard, took off Zubimendi with 20 minutes to go. Rice obviously played a full 90, but they won't play a single minute against Mansfield. I'm sure of it. They won't play a single minute. I don't think Timber will. And they will have a full week's rest ahead of the Leverkusen game, which also plays into our favour. Imagine playing Leverkusen, and in Man City I've got to play Real Madrid. Honestly. Hincapié, man of the match. Man is a beast. Yeah. He was absolutely phenomenal today. I also thought Gabriel was my man of the match. I think without Gabriel, we lose that game 100%. Without Gabriel, we lose that game 1000%. Yo, what's good, Hamadoni, man? Make sure you like the live. Yeah, but Hincapié was superb, but Gabriel for me was my man of the match. He was so good. Honestly, he's an absolute beast. He's a monster in that centre-back. And without Saliba, he was the one that had to step up a lot more. Obviously, Mosquera was so poor tonight. I can't lie. That was the first game when Mosquera wasn't the greatest. I'm not going to lie. But he picked up an early yellow card for absolutely nothing. I don't know how that was a yellow card. It was stupid. And that just put 10 times more pressure onto Mosquera for not getting sent off. And he did well not to. But he was very close to it with Minte. Oh my god. If he went down, that would have been a red card and a penalty. My word, I would have lost my head. But Gabriel, let's just have a little conversation about Gabriel. The blocks, the captaincy, like he steps up when we need him most, and he was fabulous today. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that ref was a City agent. To be fair, the referee was just complete and utter shit. I mean, it was just so bad. Yeah, Fabian Hertzler was complaining constantly, even though the referee was probably on his side majority of the game. A lot of the fouls were going towards them, and to be honest, throughout the game, I kept forgetting that we are winning the game. I just kept forgetting that we are winning the game. I just keep forgetting, because honestly, we played so poor, and Brighton were playing like they were comfortable, dominating the game. And they were like 3-0 up, it felt like. But no, I look at the scoreboard every now and then, and it says 1-0 to Arsenal. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here then? How are we winning this game when it felt like we hadn't even had 1 shot on target? Gabriel is the best centre-back in the world, 100%. And I don't think anyone can disagree with that. It's Gabriel first, Saliba second, end of conversation, end of debate. No one else can tell me otherwise. Gabriel is an absolute monster. I thought Declan Rice was very good as well. I mean, he made some very crucial tackles, and as always, he's just constantly running his socks off. But let's have a conversation about one player and one player only. His name begins with a G. His last name ends with an I. His name is Gabriel Martinelli. And my word, he was fucking shit. He was fucking shit. Honestly, he was doing my absolute nothing. He was so frustrating. Let's just skip past that. But he was so frustrating today. Like, we do a free kick, I'm pretty sure. We pass it to Martinelli. And he loses the ball within a second. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? I think we have a left wing curse, man. I swear down. Because then Trossard came on. I'm thinking that's the right substitution to make. And he was arguably even worse. Because every single touch they would either lose it or they just do fuck all with it. They were so poor today. And it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating every single time they got the ball. The pair of them, they just lose the ball. And it's so pointless. Honestly, we might as well play with 10 men. Because normally, Martinelli's weakness, even if he's playing bad, is that he would work his socks off. But even today, I don't think he was working his socks off at all. I think he was quite lethargic as well. I need us to break the bank for Yildiz. If we get Yildiz, honestly, we're going to go on like a 10-year win streak, winning the Premier League. Swear down. I'm joking, by the way. But how is he even Brazilian? No idea. Honestly, no idea. What Brazilian does he have in him? Seriously, he's only born there. He does not have the technical ability to even claim that he's Brazilian. Swear down. But on about Yildiz, we need Yildiz. Even if we don't get Yildiz, we need someone like Bradley Barcola. Someone like, honestly, I would take anyone at this point, seriously. Because he is, them two as a pair. I think one of them's leaving in the summer guaranteed. I think it will be Trossard. I won't be surprised if it's Martinelli and we just cash in on him. But at the same time, flipping hell. Honestly, they are not, like Gabriel Martinelli especially. In the Premier League, okay, in cup competitions, he's good enough to play for Arsenal. But in the Premier League, is he actually that good? Like, he's not. He's definitely not Premier League level, winning level, sorry. He's definitely a Premier League level winger, but to be winning the Premier League with Gabriel Martinelli on the left is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't know how Mikel Arteta has managed to do that. How is the Man United game still going on, by the way? It's the 98th minute. What's the table looking like, though? 12th. Newcastle are in 12th. The top 4 race, though, is looking interesting. 6th to 3rd is 3 points. That is looking interessante. But, oh my god. I'm just waiting for Man United to lose, honestly. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. And they had 10 men as well. 10-man Newcastle. Honestly, you saw them against Liverpool at the start of the season. They did a job. And again today, they've done a job. Seriously. I would rather play Eze off the left, but Mikel Arteta doesn't want to do that after that game against Aston Villa where it was basically his fault, but still, like, it's finished full time, it's 2-1, but it was Eze's fault conceding that goal. But at the same time, like, come on, like, it gets to a point where you see Gabriel Martinelli, you see Trossard off the left, and you're thinking, my eyes are burning right now. There's tears coming out of my eyes. Surely there's something wrong going here. Because honestly, I swear down, I got so angry at one point. I've got battle scars. I've got battle scars watching that fucking Martinelli and Trossard down the left-hand side. Swear down. It was frustrating. It was so frustrating. But what's your thoughts down in the comments? What's your thoughts on the game? Like, what's your overall thoughts on the game? For me, terrible. Result, perfect. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because at the end of the season, are you going to look back at Brighton and say we played shit? No, you're going to look back at that game and say we got a 1-0 win away from home whilst Man City dropped points at Nottingham Forest. So, I'll take it any day of the week. We're on 67 points. We need about what? I think it's 6 wins and we've guaranteed the league. 5 wins, actually, if we don't lose to Man City. I think it's 5 wins and we won the league. shit. Fair enough. And Oliver, did you even watch the game? Yeah, same. We defended well in the second half. No, don't get me wrong. There was positives in that game in terms of our defense, but same old. We always do well defensively. Every single game we win because of our defense. It's just going forward, we are so poor. We just couldn't get control of the game. It was honestly mind blowing how intense Brighton were in their press, to the point where Arsenal, one of the best teams in terms of controlling the game, couldn't get a hold of the game from minute 1 to minute 90. We couldn't string 5 passes together. Not all of it, but most of it. Oh, okay, fair enough. I think Arsenal should focus on the UCL more than the league. Nah. We need this Premier League more than ever. It's been 23 years? We need this league more than ever. And we are so close. The Champions League, honestly, we are round of 16 and quarter-final should be wins. So by the time it's semi-final, hopefully we would have wrapped the league up by then. So maybe we could focus on the Champions League. But for now, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I think Premier League, everyone expected a Premier League at the start of the season and nothing more than that. So if we get a Premier League and a Carabao Cup, and then anything after that, I'll take any day of the week. Any day of the week. I think we can win the lot. Same, I think we can. But at the same time, I'm not trying to be too deluded. You know, we scraped a 1-0 win against Brighton. I'm not going to go ahead and say we can win the fucking Champions League now because we beat Brighton 1-0. And honestly, I don't know how we beat them 1-0 because it was fucking dreadful. It was so bad. Hold on, wait. Didn't Ethan Waneri come on? Yeah, he did. He came on at half time. Did he actually do well? Ethan Waneri came on for Marseille. They drew 2-2 to Toulouse and they lost on penalties. Don't tell me he was the one that missed his penalty. Oh my god. Ethan Waneri missed his penalty as well. Ethan Waneri missed his penalty. And once he missed his penalty, they were out. Ah, fucking hell. I thought our day could get even better with Ethan Waneri, but it didn't. We play well in the UCL. Yeah, true. We do play. Alright, Helmadoni, whatever you say, mate. It was raining in the box. Yeah, they just had to ruin our day. With Ethan Waneri missing his penalty. The 5th penalty, by the way, which lost them the game. Oh, that's quite unfortunate, though. What was it? What was this? It was the quarterfinals they got knocked out in. The quarterfinals of the Coupe de France. But at the end of the day, at the end of the season, Ethan Waneri's come back to Arsenal. He's going to be a Premier League winner. So, does he give a shit? Probably not. But that also means their fucking, manager's probably not going to bench him on it, but put him on the pitch anymore. Because honestly, I don't know what he's doing. Why isn't Ethan Waneri starting many games? Don't think he's barely ever started. It's quite frustrating. It's quite frustrating. Even in a cup game, he couldn't even get on the pitch or start on the pitch. But that will be the end of the live. It's been good. I'm going to make a few more TikToks. Don't you worry. 5 things we learned is coming out shortly. But it's been a great win. It's been a great evening. I'm absolutely over the moon. The performance-wise, not really. But the result is all that matters at the end of the day. And we got all 3 points. If you're in here, make sure you like the live and subscribe. Turn on notifications because we go live every single day at 7 p.m. Unless we kick off late, then I'll go live after the game. Or if we kick off early. So if it's a match day, I'll go live straight after the game. If it's just a random day, I'll be live every single day at 7 p.m. without fail. So make sure you're there. 1C Diamond, yeah, same. Alright, bye Oliver, bye Hamadoni. Big up Musa, bro. See you next time. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m, okay? I'll be here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Basically doing as always. We just debrief the game, give our thoughts as a more neutrally, because our heads will be calm. We'll go through the game a bit more in detail. And yeah, we'll see tomorrow. But thank you everyone for watching. It's been a good live. And I appreciate everyone. If you follow all my socials, Callum Talks AFC on Instagram, TikTok, and X. So follow all them up. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.